mercy for me. Justice, yeah, we all want justice. Is it really justice if it doesn't?
What's going on, everybody? My name is Logan Lee, and my wife Gabrielle and I are the lead pastors of Ignite LA Church.
Mike Merritt's pastor of the Center in Escondido, California.
Hi, my name is Jay Wu. I'm one of the pastors, the executive pastor at One Life City Church.
My name is Elliot, and I'm one of the pastors at One Life City Church.
I'm Pastor Francisco.
I'm Jonathan Schrader, one of the pastors here at Reservoir Church.
Hello, my name is Chris, and I'm here with my beautiful wife, Anna.
Chuck Henderson, I'm the senior pastor of Relevant Church, Inland Empire.
Greg and Penny Tucker, and we pastor Hope Community Church of Anaheim.
Hi, it's Mike Larson from Encounter Church.
Hey friends, I am Reverend Rudy Rubio of the Reformed Church of Los Angeles.
My name is Daniel Carter. I'm a pastor of Pillar Church of San Diego.
I'm Robert Cruz. I'm the pastor of Antioch City Church.
My name is Trace Martinez, and I am the pastor of Pillar Church in Oceanside, California. We are right outside of the Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton. I was a Marine for 20 years and have a heart for the military, and as we have kind of walked with them, we've realized, and there are a lot of things that military families have to contend with. So one of the ideas that we had was, hey, let's start a date night for military couples, where not only are we going to watch their kids, but we're going to be able to entertain them, have some fun activity for them, while we actually give mom and dad a gift certificate to go eat on us, and rest assured that their families are being cared for.
We've been asking, how do we partner? How do we come alongside the community leaders and really support their leadership and to help them see who God's created them to be? But one of our issues really was funding. Then came Manna. What we were able to do, we leveraged a Love Fullerton, which is this Love Your City movement project. And so we had this existing space that had some planters that were just untouched for 5 years or so. We revitalized that space, and then we shifted from doing a community garden, because we already have those planters going now, to then also adding a sensory garden.
We call our ministries pro-love, so we get to meet people right where they are. And one of those is our ministry to women who have experienced an abortion. The sense of forgiveness, that they are truly loved and forgiven.
What we are doing with the grant, it's focusing in the immigrant community. As an immigrant, I deeply understand the traumas, struggles, questions. The name of this initiative is Keep Walking, and pretty much what we're trying to do is just walk along them, try to help them out in this new stage in their lives, in this new journey, in this new culture, in this new country. And just pretty much show them that God is with them, and He was the one that brought them here, and that He has a purpose for our community.
So one of the ways we reach our community is through our food bank. We have partnerships with San Diego Food Bank, with DoorDash to deliver food every week directly to people's homes. Through the San Diego Food Bank, we have our pallets of food that we keep available. We work with Target, Albertsons, Ralph's. We also work monthly with Trader Joe's, and we receive food donations and non-food items every week. And thanks to the generous grant from Manna SoCal, we were able to use a portion of that to purchase a catalytic converter for our truck that we had used in the past for picking up the food deliveries from all the other organizations, as we move toward our plan of buying a refrigerated food truck that will help us to facilitate all of the pickup across North County and to be able to provide to the food bank here, as well as the distributions through other food banks in the community.
One of the most recent ones that we've had was our summer camp, or VBS. Had almost 140 kids run around this entire beautiful church building here as we taught them about Jesus, taught them scripture, they memorized songs. On the final day, we had the parents come in for like a carnival kind of, but it's amazing to see these families come to church after the summer camp.
We have seen the need. Families that have been affected by addiction. It has been our heart as the Church of Jesus Christ to bring hope.
We're so excited because with these funds that we're receiving, we'll be able to furnish a brand new home. We'll be able to have beds, we'll be able to have kitchen utensils, we'll be able to have so much to furnish, to give them a place of dignity where they could walk in there and know that people care for them.
Another one of our pro-love ministries is for women who have recently found themselves pregnant and feel they have a choice to make, but they are not necessarily going to keep this child.
Right. And so this is called Embrace Grace. This group comes around them and surrounds them with love. They're given a baby shower. And by the end, they know, number one, that God loves them. That's first and foremost. And they know that they're not alone.
They step up when it comes to these showers.
Crazy. I mean, this group that we just came out of had 3 women baby showers that we needed items for, and they all received, beautiful new car seats and strollers, and just every kind of baby paraphernalia that you could come up with. It was incredible.
But at one point, one of the gals stood up and started to read a letter about the difference this made for her, and about the transition from helplessness and hopelessness to feeling like I'm not alone in this. Our undeniable hope is that they would come to know Jesus Christ in a personal, life-changing way.
We've been bringing the Blue Bus down here for over 20 years now. In the 90s, this place was pretty much ran by gangs and drug dealers. It was so bad that the city had actually put up barriers on the end of the street here so you can only go one way in and one way out. And so we would drive the bus in here every Wednesday to pick up the kids, and we'd honk the horn and everything would stop on the streets because they knew the Blue Bus was here. The kids would come out and they'd pile in, and we'd take them over to church, and we'd have life skill lesson stuff and talk about Jesus with them every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock.
So our goal is to provide a safe and fun place for kids during the summer for our community. I think the greatest thing that has come out of this summer day camp program is a leadership development program. They meet with me each morning for a discipleship time, and they grow as leaders, and they start to begin to learn how to not only work with kids, but how to further their relationship with Jesus Christ. Yeah. And so at the end of it, it's our goal for them to have the opportunity to be baptized. One year we had 19 kids that made the decision for Christ and that were baptized at the end of that summer.
Serving families who are receiving treatment for their children at the Children's Hospital in Los Angeles. CHLA invites families who from all over Central America to receive treatment here in LA, and they cover the cost of the treatment, but those families then have to look for housing and food and transportation and all of that. When the pandemic hit, it has become more and more difficult for families who want to receive treatment for their kids to come here to LA because they don't have a place to stay. And God has just moved in the heart of our community to help some of these families. So we felt like, in whatever capacity we can help, would love to be God's hands towards these people. And so about a year ago, God has provided this apartment for us. It's a 2-bedroom apartment, walking distance from our church. And with the help of the church, but also with the help of Manna, we have been providing homes for many families who have stayed here.
If you see behind me is a community called Murphy Canyon. And Murphy Canyon is significant. It's the largest off-base concentration of military, U.S. military in the world. What is really common, especially in the summer months, is having just a large population of people moving neighborhoods. And you drive around these neighborhoods every single day, you're gonna see 3 or 4 moving vans, and that's 3 or 4 families who are having that culture shock, not knowing really even where to start. I'm so incredibly grateful for Manna. I've been dreaming of starting this welcome basket ministry ever since we got here in San Diego and didn't know how we would find the resources to be able to even start something like this. So you guys are an answer to prayer.
We've increasingly felt the Lord call us to serve families with children with disabilities. We still have a desire to add to this, but we have sensory kits for families that come. We have in adult size, what we use is a changing table, but it's a bed that is mechanical that raises and lowers, that allows our parents with those that have children that are more immobile to be able to change their diaperings and bring them in and have a private space to do that. A lot of what the Manna Grant has gone to and some of our inclusion processes are helping fund getting and resourcing the things like the bed, the fidget bags, and with the different resources and some of the other tools that go along with the training that Manna has helped fund as we train leaders to provide inclusive children's ministry opportunities for kids as they come so that their parents can worship with others in the church.
We're reaching families and professionals, singles, and people that are really unchurched. We are so grateful also for the Manna Grant. It's been a blessing with the people we're trying to reach. We are going to be reaching single parents with that grant, blessing them with some items and some packages.
We started a ministry called On One Accord in response to all of the racial unrest that was happening in our country. Well, I invited a few of my pastor friends from different cultural and ethnic backgrounds to begin to have a conversation centered around being on one accord. But then we wanted to take that a third step, which was to begin to serve together. Which brings us to our Adopt a School initiative. And there's a few things that we're going to be doing with the school. One, we're going to host an event that we're calling a Night of Hope. It'll just be a time of family fun and fellowship here on the school campus. We're going to have a Teacher Appreciation Day. So we're going to be providing some gift cards to the wonderful teachers who do such a great job here. I'm hosting a Donuts with Dads event before the school year lets out. And then, of course, we're going to have our Camp Cole Kids summer camp this summer where we introduce the kids to STEAM-related activities and careers.
Also through the Manna Grant, the second initiative that we're able to help fund is this program called Soulful. And Soulful is this beautiful partnership between the city, church, and school in our neighborhood. The program, through God's grace, got landed on our laps, but we're like, how do we go about doing this? And so through the Manna Grant, we're able to fund our neighborhood's Soulful program. So Manna helped contribute to that, developing leaders in this neighborhood, in this school. And so the next phase of what we'll do with the Manna Grant is continue to invest in these leaders, develop them. And the amazing thing about this is not only are they being leaders in their neighborhood, but also they're growing in the relationship with Jesus. They talk about how this community has been like a church for them.
We have one more event that we're going to do as well that's going to come up in this December, where we're going to do another date night event, but it's going to be more of an opportunity for them to go and Christmas shop. A lot of these military families have young children, and so we're going to watch the kids, have another fun activity. We're going to give them the opportunity to go and shop for their kids.
One of the families that have stayed here because of how long they've stayed here and how long they've been exposed to the gospel. Before they went back to Mexico, both the mom and the dad have accepted Jesus. We baptized them in the beach.
We've been blessed to be partnered with Manna as they have helped facilitate the means for us to carry out multiple justice and mercy initiatives here.
We've been a part of the Manna program now for about a year and a half, and we just love the community. We love the impact in the city.
I have actually personally benefited from the relationships that I have made with the leadership of Manna, but also the other pastors and family members, community members that are a part of the organization. It's been a really good blessing for me and for my family.
We are so grateful for the Manna Grant program that has allowed us to get out into to our community. We can't do it on our own, and so it's great to have that funding and those resources to be able to think outside the box and do some things that we really can invest in our community.
Through the MANA grant and a lot of the workshops, we're starting to now ask questions of, hey, what's the next 10 years going to look like? And what do we need to do now to set up that trajectory? So MANA grant, it has been a blessing beyond just one level, but in multiple levels.
Thank God He connected us with MANA Ministries. Because of their support, we're going to be able to launch this Mercy and Justice Ministry by the beginning of 2023.
Another great news is their son was healed after 4 years of being out here, and they consider this as a miracle.
We are so glad about MANA. If it wasn't for MANA, I wouldn't be in the ministry anymore. MANA came into our lives, into our ministry at the perfect timing, and we're willing to keep doing it until MANA is gone.
We're so thankful once again for the folks over at MANA.
Thank you so much to the MANA team, to all the individuals, to everyone who's been a part of this grant, and to all the leaders, to all the donors. We are so grateful for you.
A special thanks to MANA SoCal.
I want to say thank you to MANA, all the donors. I just want you to know that you guys are a huge blessing for us.
I want to say thank you so much.
Thank you, MANA SoCal.
Thanks, friends, for all your help. Thanks for supporting us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, MANA Grant.
Thank you so much, MANA Ministry, and to all your partners and donors that unselfishly have given to this work.
And to you, the MANA Grant people who are investing in this. There's no better word to use than investing in these people's lives.
There are quite a few monetary needs for these particular ministries. So what MANA has given to us has taken a lot of that stress off of us. It would be, it would not be anything like what we are able to do, that's for sure.
We're humbled to be recipients of this grant.
We really are.
And we realize there may be some people who are watching this who, you're sort of kicking the tires of this thing, and maybe the Lord has blessed you with the ability to make a buck. And the very fact that you're interested, that you're watching this today, I wonder if maybe He has also placed in your heart the desire to be used in a real, meaningful, life-changing, eternal way in some people's lives. So God bless you and protect you for your kindness, for your generosity in supporting a ministry like this, because it's making a big difference.
Mm-hmm.